Rolling hills stretch under a wide blue sky. The village nestles among the coffee plantations. The air is filled with the rich aroma of roasted coffee beans. Mateus sits surrounded by towering stacks of books, a scholar lost in his world of words. He immerses himself in Portuguese poetry, Latin texts, and French novels, seeking solace in the verses of ages past. Despite his vast knowledge, a deep restlessness lingers on his face, hinting at an unfulfilled longing. Villagers gather in the praça as the day unfolds, their voices blending with the cheerful laughter of children at play. Barefoot children run and laugh, their joy echoing through the square. I stand apart, a silent observer in my own town, feeling the weight of disconnection. As evening descends, Mateus sits by the stream, his books open, their pages dancing in the breeze. Dona Clara approaches, her shawl billowing in the wind. Dona Clara sits beside Mateus, holding up a clay mug filled with murky water. "Young scholar," she says, "why do you frown? Your books are many, yet your spirit is heavy." Mateus sits by the stream, the water's gentle murmur, a backdrop to his heavy sigh. His voice echoes with a profound sense of emptiness. "Dona Clara, I have read Camões, Aquinas, and Voltaire. I know the constellations and the rivers of Brazil, but I feel I know nothing. My mind is full, yet I am empty." Dona Clara empties the mug, leaving it bare. "This mug is like your mind, Mateus. It is full, but with what? Stale water cannot refresh. You must empty it before it can hold something new." Mateus stands beside the village stream, his brow furrowed in confusion. He questions the advice. "Empty my mind? I've worked so hard to fill it. How can I let go of what I know?" Dona Clara smiles serenely, the sunlight dancing on the flowing water. "To learn, you must unlearn," she says, her voice echoing with ancient wisdom. "To grow, you must shed pride. Only an empty cup can be filled with wisdom." In the dim light of his home, Mateus sits alone, shadows dancing around him. He contemplates Dona Clara's words, each syllable resonating deeply within him. Mateus realizes his pride in his scholarship has become a heavy burden, holding him back. Sunlight dances in the square as Mateus sits beside João. João speaks, his voice carrying the wisdom of years. "Patience, Mateus. Each piece of wood demands its own time and care." Amidst the vibrant market, Mateus watches Ana, a young girl, assisting her grandmother with selling flowers. Ana's smile remains radiant, a beacon of joy amidst the day's toil. Mateus watches Dona Inês, the baker, distribute warm pão de queijo. Dona Inês offers the bread to the hungry, often without charge. Mateus watches the children, including Ana, their futures clouded by a lack of education. He envisions a plan, a beacon of hope for his community. Mateus stands before the village council, his eyes shining with hope as he unveils his plan for a small school in São Tomás. The council members listen with skepticism, their weathered faces reflecting years of hardship and doubt. The village council chamber is filled with the echoing shouts of its members. Dust motes dance in the sunlight, illuminating the room as the council members argue. Who will teach? Where will the money come from? Mateus gestures earnestly, his eyes reflecting a deep resolve. "I offer an old barn near the praça. My voice resonates with conviction as I volunteer to teach the children myself." João proposes a solution. "I promise to build benches from scrap wood." Dona Inês responds with warmth. "I promise to bake bread for the children's lunches." Sunlight floods Dona Rosa's home, illuminating the vibrant colors of her woven mats. Even the skeptical council members offer old books and candles. Inside the old barn, villagers unite, their collective efforts turning decay into hope. Sunlight pierces the weathered wood, casting light on the dust motes that dance in the air as the barn transforms into a school. With each swing of the hammer and brushstroke of color, the barn echoes with the promise of new beginnings. In the bright morning sun, the old barn doors swing open, revealing a gathering of 18 children, their faces beaming with anticipation. Mateus stands before his class, his smile a beacon of warmth in the sunlit room. He guides their small fingers across the pages, teaching them the dance of Portuguese words. He shows them the magic of numbers, their brows furrowing as they wrestle with addition and subtraction. Above all, he whispers encouragement, urging them to dream of futures painted with endless possibilities. Sunlight floods the schoolroom, illuminating the eager faces of students as Mateus begins his lesson. With a passionate voice, Mateus declares, "And so, Tiradentes, a true hero of Brazil, gave his life for our independence." Mateus continues, his voice filled with admiration. Then there's Oswaldo Cruz, a brilliant scientist who fought tirelessly against disease. His work saved countless lives. Sunlight floods the schoolroom as Mateus struggles, his brow furrowed in concentration. Anna watches Mateus, her expression thoughtful as she observes his struggle. Anna offers a gentle suggestion. Why don't we use coffee beans? We can show how numbers grow that way. Children from nearby fazendas gather, their laughter echoing. Sunlight drenches the vibrant praça, filled with the joyful sounds of children at play. Parents, inspired by their children's accomplishments, walk with newfound resolve towards evening classes. Their faces glow with a mix of pride and determination, illuminated by the setting sun. The schoolroom glows, a beacon of hope in the gathering dusk. Villagers stream into the schoolroom, their faces alight with anticipation. The air buzzes with the quiet murmur of shared knowledge and aspirations. Dona Clara arrives, observing the children. The children sing a song taught by Mateus. Mateus approaches Dona Clara, his eyes shining with newfound pride. He speaks with conviction. Dona Clara, I say, I understand now. Mateus continues. I emptied my cup of pride, and the village filled it with purpose. He concludes, this school is my wisdom. Dona Clara smiles warmly, her eyes reflecting a deep understanding. Your cup is not yet full, Mateus, but it is ready for more, Dona Clara says. She continues, wisdom is a journey, not a prize. Keep emptying, keep filling. Mateus stands at the front, leading young scholars in teaching practice. Some scholars exude confidence, while others grapple with nerves. The room buzzes with the energy of learning and the pressure of performance. A new school building stands where an old barn once stood. The school is funded by donations from towns inspired by São Tomás' success. Educators from across Brazil gather, their eyes filled with curiosity and hope, ready to learn from Mateus. Each morning, Mateus walks to school, a small clay mug in hand. The children of São Tomás grow into teachers, engineers, and artists, spreading the light of learning across Brazil. Beneath the jacaranda tree, the story of the empty cup transforms into a cherished tale. The empty cup sits, reflecting the sunlight filtering through the leaves. The coffee plantations stretch out, symbolizing the growth and prosperity of São Tomás. Mateus stands before a new generation of students, his presence, a testament to his enduring legacy. Life thrives in the village, the school a symbol of unity and purpose. Children run, their laughter echoing through the streets. An old man sits, watching the scene with a smile. Dona Inés' generosity shines as she bakes bread for the children. João shapes wood with practiced hands, embodying the village's reverence for craftsmanship. Sunlight paints the scene in hues of dedication as long shadows stretch across the carpenter's workspace. Amidst the bustling market, Anna stands behind a flower stall, her radiant smile reflecting the vibrant colors of the blossoms. The villagers gather in the town square, their faces bathed in the gentle light of lanterns. Laughter and animated conversation fills the air as stories are exchanged and celebrations unfold. In the dim light, Mateus sits hunched over a tome, his brow furrowed in concentration. His thirst for knowledge never quenched. Shadows dance around him. Stacks of books line the walls, whispering secrets in the flickering candlelight. In the village stream, children's joyous laughter fills the serene valley as they splash and play. Sunlight dances on the water's surface, creating shimmering patterns. Above the school entrance, a banner declares, knowledge is the key to freedom. In the classroom, a map of Brazil bursts with color, a vibrant reminder of the world beyond. Dona Clara's statue stands tall in the praça, a symbol of her enduring wisdom and guidance. São Tomás basks in the warm glow of sunset, transformed by humility, kindness, and the power of education. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.